Today on MiniWarGaming, we've got a treat for you for our Warhammer 40k Battle Report. We're doing a special mission, Road Wars from White Dwarf 470. Got Nathan here from Mississauga bringing his Speed Freeks. And I, Matthew, will be going up against him with my Genestealer cults. Let's ride!
And don't forget, if you are looking for some more Warhammer 40,000 action after this battle report, you can click the link below and it will take you to the vault where right now there is a paired battle report between me, Phil, the Glacial Geek, as I take my Blood Angels up against Scary and his Black Templars.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
For my Genestealer cults, we've got 2,000 points all mashed together in a battalion, led by a Magus with a Familiar, and also a Jackal Elfus. For our troop choices, we've got 3 units of 5 Acolyte hybrids and 2 units of Neophyte hybrids to drive inside of the vehicles. To help them out, they will be driving inside of 6 Goliath trucks. Those are my dedicated transports. Into my fast attack, I've got a unit of 3 Ridge Runners with their heavy mining lasers, and then 2 giant units of Adeline Jackals with shotguns, demolition charges, and mining lasers as well. And last but not least, in my heavy support slots, I've got 3 Goliath Rock Grinders, 2 of the lasers, and 1 Seismic Cannon. On Nathan's side, we've got an army of renown, Speed Freek Speed Mob, and 2 Outrider detachments. Leading the first attachment will be a Death Killer Wartrike as the Warlord. And then for fast attack, we've got a custom Booster Blaster, Megatrack Scrapjet, and Shock Jump Dragster. Our second detachment is led by a War Boss on Warbike. And with him, we've got 2 units of 3 Deathcopters and 3 units of 9 Warbreakers. Joining them will be a Bonebreaker with his Ram, Death Roller, and Kill Cannon. And also accompanying this entire thing will be 2 Daka Jets flying in for support. We'll be playing Road Wars, a Strike Force Flashpoint mission from White Dwarf 470. This one is all about a big old speed chase. You can only bring vehicles, bikers, units embarked within a transport, and units that can fly. And you can see our deployment here on either table side. There is a trailing battlefield edge on the one end and a leading battlefield edge on the other. The table will actually move. The terrain will move towards the trailing battlefield edge every battle round after the first, as will the loot markers. New terrain and new loot markers will appear every turn as well. The idea is to pick up as many loot markers as possible. It's not about killing, although that helps too. Whoever has the most loot markers at the end of the game wins. We are already deployed and ready to go. Genestealer cult on the one side. Nothing is allowed to be in reserve. So I didn't even bother putting ambush markers on because I didn't want to deploy twice. And it really,
that's fair.
Really is. Okay, to mind you, if I did put the ambush markers on, the first turn, if you got first turn, you'd only be able to drive 9 inches away from them because you're not allowed to approach them.
Oh.
That just didn't seem right. And I'm like, no, we've been driving through a settlement. Yep. We've been looking at each other through the buildings, and now we're entering the wastes. And so that's when we're going to clash and pick up the loot markers and have a lot of fun. So we're deployed, ready to go. We're just going to jump straight to the action. After I tell you really quickly, the mat is from Table War, the train is from Greenleaf, and then these cool Dune things are from printable scenery, so you can actually download the STLs or pay for the STLs and then print them yourself, or find an authorized printer. We got tons of discounts for our silver members, of course. If you go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount, including from Table War and from like 50 plus other companies. And also, if you'd like to come in and play a game with us, like Nathan, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. All right, end advertisements. Let's play. We're gonna roll to see who goes first. We've agreed beforehand that the winner must go first, just like in GT. Can you beat a 1? Oh, you did.
Yes, I can.
Good start. Orcs turn 1. So in the command phase, you gain your command point. You're back up to 10 because you had a second Outrider detachment, so that 3 command points is gone.
Indeed.
And so you can start moving because you have no command phase stuff to do. Mm-hmm. First move of the game. The bikes decide to and come to the side and see what kind of damage they can do. No speed wah has been called quite yet, though. Gonna save that momentum for turn 2, probably. Or boss comes and joins them as well. Any model that comes within 4 inches of the center of this objective will automatically pick it up. And then if that model dies, then it gets dropped. Oh, you're gonna pick up those objectives?
Oh, it's
within 4 inches of the center, because we're smaller, so we're measuring. So you want to stay away from it, right?
Yes, I probably do. But let's.
So the whole thing could shift this way to.
Yeah. So this can drive over. Actually, this can drive to like here, and then they can go for it.
Sure, go for it. So the battle wagon's going to go first. He's going to zip around. Obviously, having a hard time turning in there, but there's space, and he's going to have a guy jump down, scoop up the loot marker, and throw it in his back. And then the bikes speed up. The first one grabs the loot marker, which will put on his back. I got the loot! The loot is mine! And they zip forward, getting ready to smash into my sides. Just doing some adjustments here because Nathan realized he didn't want to advance, because he can't advance and charge. So used to, the Speed Freaks actually, the Speed Mob, can advance and fire their weapons as if they didn't move.
Yes.
Or as if they did a normal move, I should say.
Yes, they can.
So, but that doesn't mean they can charge. So he's just backing up a little bit to make up for that little extra movement that he took. And the War Boss will go here instead. Next up, we have...
Deathkiller War Trike.
The War Trike. War Boss on top of that one, too. Arr, give me the loots. And then we got our custom Mega Blaster thingy.
Custom Booster Blaster.
Booster Blaster. Death Copters will copter their way over. What's going on? Hold on.
Oh.
Roll a 3, but why'd you roll a 3?
Roll a 3 because I'm advancing the Shock Jump Dragster.
And if you rolled a 4+, he would have teleported.
Teleported, but he didn't.
Okay. So instead, he's just going to advance.
He's going
as
to
a Speed
advance.
Freak, he gets
go 20 inches for this.
Yeah, because
so
he automatically gets to advance an extra 6.
Yep. So
now we do have access to a stratagem, both of us do, for this special scenario, which gives you plus 6 inches to your advance. And that's in addition to whatever you roll for your advance. It's one command point that you can do.
Yep.
If you ever care.
Yep, sure. And now the Megatrap Shack Jet is moving forward to get that objective over there.
Zips forward, picks up the loot marker, puts it on his back, or somewhere.
There you go.
So the first Docker Jet will fly forward, getting ready to strafing run over top. And the second Docker Jet, these guys can move up to 60 inches, so pretty much wherever the heck they want on the board, as long as they end somewhere legal and are pointing the right way. There we are. That seems legit. Bikes will advance forward, wanting to make sure that they're nowhere near the back table edge, because then they can get removed from play, starting the second battle round. And then lastly, we got some more Deathcopters.
Deathcopters coming in.
Will fly in amidst the last parts of the settlement on the outskirts of the dunes.
There we go.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this opening volley, but we'll see what happens as we go into the shooting phase of the Orcs. Our opening volley is going to come from our, is that a snaz wagon?
That is the Shock Jump Dragster.
The Dragster, and it's going to fire his weapons into the Goliath truck in the lead. First off, rocket launcher, D3 shots. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Hitting on 5s with our Christmas dice. 1 hits.
To wound.
Looking for 3s to wound. And it wounds. With -2 AP, I have a 6-up save, which I fail. It does 3 flat damage, which I have rugged construction to ignore it on 6s. Nope, 3 damage, leaving me with 7 wounds. Custom shock rifle, 2 shots hitting on 5s as well.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s?
Grot Gunner and Targeting Squig.
Oh, geez, hitting on 3s. Oh, that made a difference. 2 hits. Also strength 8, so 3s to wound. Oh, 2 wounds. This is -3, so I do not get a save. And they're D6 damage each. That's 8 damage. It's enough to kill him, unless I can roll some 6s. I need to see 2 6s here to keep me in the game. And I got 2. Whoa. I got 1 wound left. The nice thing about that is it keeps the troops alive, because you're not allowed to disembark from transports. And if the transport's destroyed, so are the guys inside. The War Boss is not satisfied with that, and he's going to try to finish off that truck. Stocker Gun will have 5 shots, hitting on 5s. He only gets 1.
I lied.
Oh, there's 2 Docker Guns, so there's 5 more shots. You had my hopes up for a second. Now you got 2 hits. Cool. Looking for 5s to wound, though. Didn't get anything. Did not finish off the truck yet. Up next, we got the Megatrack Scrap Jet. What are you going to declare as targets for its mini weapons?
Okay, so the Twin Big Shooter, in fact, both of them are going to go into that thing. The Wing Missile is also going to go into him.
You really want it dead?
I want it dead. And then the Rocket Cannon is going to go for the next one in line.
Grot Gunner arming one of the Twin Big Shooters. Hitting on 4s.
So we have 3 hits.
3 hits. 5s to wound. Oh, we got 1 of them. No AP on this, though, so I got my 4-up save. Oh, 6-up to ignore. No, you got him. Do I blow up? I sure hope not. On the 6. No! 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 I got too many things close by. It's going to hit these 3 vehicles and this unit of Edelin Jackals, and also your 2 units of bikes.
Okay.
I'll do my stuff first, just because I'm sad. Right here, D3. Oh, 3 mortal wounds. 6s to ignore. Oh, that's 3. Next one. 3 mortal wounds! I'm not going to do any to you, are I? Oh, no! They all fail. This one? 1 mortal wound. She doesn't ignore. And the bikes? 3 mortal wounds. Oh, they don't actually have the ignoring wounds. So just take it. Ow! So down to 7 wounds, down to 9. And then I'm going to have to kill 1.5 of these bikes because I don't want to lose any of my lasers. Now, can I at least do it to you? Because you got 3 wounds on each of these, right?
Yeah.
D3 mortal wounds. 1. And the other one? Okay, well, at least I killed a bike over here. Because they don't have any ignoring wounds mechanics, right?
They do not.
So 1 bike dies there from the explosion, and then one bike here takes a mortal wound. Passengers inside here are automatically dead, so I don't have to disembark them. All done your shooting?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Oh yeah, done.
No!
No, of course not. We just got started. You still have the rocket launcher to go into the next one that was damaged from the explosion from the first one.
Rocket cannon.
It has 3 D3 shots.
Okay.
It's 2, 4, 5 shots. 5s to hit though. Pray for inaccuracy. Yay! I'm not cheering to be a poor sport. Just happy that didn't work. Next up, we got some Defcopters. What's their rocket target?
They are going to hit this one that's already wounded.
Okay. Not sure if this is the best place to use it, but they're going to do some evasive driving for 1 command point, bringing me down to 11. So now they treat weapons with AP -1 and -2 as nothing for the rest of this phase. So you got your rockets. There's 2 D3 shots each. Is that right?
That is correct.
So 63 shots. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. Hitting on 5s. Oh, we got a big old 6 over there. So only 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. So we only got 1 wound in there. So we got a 4-up save against that because I ignored the -2.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't matter. Just a flat 3 damage, which I have rugged construction to ignore on 6s. Nope. All right, well, strategy's supposed to keep me alive a little longer than that. Hopefully the follow-up is good. Next up, we got our custom booster blaster. What's it going to fire at, Nathan?
Rivet cannon at this thing.
Keep wearing it down.
Gonna keep killing.
Docker range with 9 shots, hitting on 5s. Oh, we got 3 solid hits. 3s to wound at strength 7. Only 1 wound, and it's -2 AP, which I ignore because I'm still evasive driving. 4-up. Still didn't matter. Flat 2 damage, 6s to ignore. Come on! Dice, do something for me. I paid a good command point for that. Next up, we've got 3 Defcopters with their rocket blasters. Gonna fire into a Goliath rock grinder. 3d3 shots. Whoop. Dice running away.
63.
So, or sorry, 63.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. A little below average. 5s to hit. Oh, weak sauce. Only 1 hits. 3s to wound and fails.
Nothing.
Our big old battle wagon. What's he gonna fire?
It's going to fire a kill cannon at that lead one there. I'll regret my decisions later.
What about his other guns?
Oh, the big shooter on the lid is also going to shoot it.
So everything in it.
Everything's going to shoot it.
D6 shots, 3, hitting on 5s. That's 1 hit. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. That's a wound. -2 AP, which I ignore. For the first time, it's going to matter. 4+.
They will.
Hey, it didn't matter. I rolled a 6. I'll take it. Big shooter, hitting on 5s as well, unless it's Grot manned. Is it manned
It
by
is
Grot?
not manned by Grots, despite what the model says.
Yeah, so 2 hits. And then 5s to wound. No wounds. Now we've got one of our DACA jets ready to fire at super shooters. He's going to try to take out this truck in the lead. 36 shots, hitting on 5s. Huh, not very many. Then you're looking at 4s to wound, strength 6, toughness 6. Oh, another bad roll leads us to only having 2 wounds in total. -1 AP, this truck is not the one that's evading right now, so 5-up save, followed by 6 to ignore. Nothing, so 1 gets through, 1 damage.
Yep.
Wow, I was really afraid of that guy for a second. Down to 6 wounds. Other DACA jet, not liking what he saw, will actually try to take out this wounded Goliath truck that's doing his evasive maneuvers. You can do better than that, Nathan. 5s to hit.
What?
Oh, doesn't look much better. That's even worse, Nathan. That's only 7 hits. 5s to wound? Or 4s to wound, sorry. Oh, but it did more wounds, of course, than the other one that hit more. That's just how math works. You could kill me with this, but I ignore the AP -1 because I'm doing my evasive maneuvers.
Yep.
So I'm 4-up, not 5-up. Didn't frickin' matter. Can I roll at least 1 6-up for rugged construction? Oh, there we are, 2 of them. Okay, you know, your dice have been pretty bad on those last few shots, so that makes up for all my bad luck so far, I think. We'll see. This group of bikes here is then going to open fire and show them how it's done. There's going to be 76 shots coming from them. Ah! And that's not even all of them in DACA range. Here's the first half, hitting on 5s. It does that many hits. Well, that's actually a good roll. Looking for 5s to wound. This first volley could do it. I've only got 2 wounds left on the thing. Eesh, that's a lot. So 7 of them get through. I've only got a 4-up save against these. I'm sure I'm going to be dead. Unless my dice decide that now is the time they're going to be clutch. Nope, they don't. But I could still roll 4 6s. 4 6s. I got 1 6. All right, it dies. Now, will it explode like the other one on the 6? No. Oh, good. A little tense moment there as it hit. Well, you did it. You got this last one.
Okay.
Maybe overkilled it in the end, but it's dead.
Mate.
And then we got our other unit of bikes. Are they going to spend their stratagem?
They are indeed going to do a stratagem.
So they're all in DACA range. So
more DACA.
90 shots total. What's their target going to be, Nathan? Is it going to be this truck?
I think it's going to be that truck in the lead.
All right, 90 shots. Can it take out a truck that's not evading? Here's our first half. 45 shots hitting on 5s. There's some shots. That was a good hit. 5s to wound. Yikes. Yeah, what the heck? 9 get through. I got a 4-up save, so on average I survived this first volley. Wow. Okay, dice. Give me at least 1 6 here. I really want to rub it in. No, thanks. All right, well that still on average kills me. I got 3 wounds left for your second half. Other 45 shots, hitting on 5s. Oh, that's good too. I see lots of 5s and 6s. And 5s to wound. That was a good volley. Can you follow it up? It's good enough to kill me, but we'll see what my dice say. You did 8 this time. That's less than last time, which means it'll do better.
Obviously.
That's how it works. 4-up save. Oh, that's how many wounds I have left. That's how many I have left. Oh, do I use a command point here to re-roll a save? Or do I just trust that I roll at least 1 6? And do I care if it has 1 wound left? Now we're just going to roll it. Let the dice determine. I want all my command points for crazy stratagems. 6 up. Oh,
Whoa.
baby, oh, baby, oh. Down to 2 wounds. Oh, I'm super bracketed, but I'm still alive. Actually, it's probably bad because now you have an easier charge.
Yeah.
Although the shooting is done, it's actually better than I thought. Your opening volley really worried me, where you just like killed something so fast. In the end, you killed 2 trucks, crippled 1, hurt 1, and killed a bike. But we're not done yet because you got some charges to do because these bikes did not advance. Let's go to the charge phase. Our first declared charge will be bikes against
Rock Grinder and those bikes over there.
Oh, you're going for the extra long charge.
Going for it.
Now it's just an 8-inch charge, and you do get to re-roll it. Can you do it? First try. Nope. You get a free re-roll though, because you're orcs.
Here we go.
No, I was so hoping. I was like, that'll redeem me. Now, thankfully, in this scenario, you can fall back and shoot and charge, but you do get -1 to your hit rolls when you do that. A good 9-inch charge. Now the first guy has to make it to. Actually, no, you don't. No, that's fine. As long as you engage both of them in the end. It's all good. It's all good. You'll engage both. Okay. Well, the hope for these guys is gone. I had my demolition charges all primed and ready to go. Overwatch there didn't make any sense, but that's okay. In this scenario too, when you charge, you get +1 to hit and to wound. So this is going to hurt. After the charge, what you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to use the crashing through stratagem from the New Octarius book.
Against the Rock Grinder?
Against the Rock Grinder, yeah. So I select that as my target and roll a dice for each of my bikes. For any of you 4+, I do a mortal wound.
So it's 8 dice, 4s do mortal wounds. As he crashes into it, he does 1, 2, 3, 4 mortal wounds, which my rugged construction ignores none of. He's down to 6 wounds. This is great. And then we have another charge.
War bikes against that.
No, leave him alone. You needed to roll a 7-inch charge. Nope, re-roll because you're orcs. And you're just messing with me with that first roll, and then of course you make it. See, I told you, you're just messing with me.
Yeah.
You're toying with my heart here, Nathan. It's not very nice. And then we got a war boss who's like, hey, leave me some. And he declares a charge. I don't know what you need here. It's going to be high, though. So roll. Yep. That's definitely not in. Roll again. That's definitely not in. And just because there isn't enough already hurting me, Def Copters will declare a charge into the Rock Grinder. Do you make it? No, maybe? We'll check the 5 after. Roll it again, and we'll check. 7 is going to be in, though. I don't know. 5 probably didn't make it, but 7 definitely does. Oh, well. This is going poorly. This might be a 2-turn game, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. First fight in the fight phase will be with these bikes. How are you going to allocate their attacks?
Okay, so I think actually the Power Claw is definitely going into the Rock Grinder. I think he will have to go against him.
Well, no, you could pile in like this.
Oh, I forget pile in.
Boom.
The rules.
Pile in. So yeah,
the
so
rules.
don't worry about it. He's within half an inch of that.
Fair enough.
So pretty much these 3 have a choice.
Yep.
Because they're within half an inch of half an inch or in base.
I think I will Power Claw against the Rock Grinder, and I'll throw 2 choppers against the Rock Grinder as well.
3 of them into the, and then 5 forward.
Yep.
Let's start with the trying to kill the Rock Grinder.
Yep.
4 attacks with your Power Claw hitting on 3s because you get +1 to hit because you charged, and that's the scenario rule, so 3 hits. What's the strength of this weapon?
It is strength 10.
So normally 3s to wound, but 2s, because of the scenario, giving you +1 to wound. So 2 wounds. Minus 3 AP means I don't get a save. 2 damage apiece. 6 is to ignore. I ignore none of them. Brings him down to 2 wounds, which is his last bracket, so he's going to suck. And we still have a couple Choppa guys to try to finish it off. 8 attacks total. Getting an extra attack for the Choppa and for being speed mob thingy. I think that's what adrenaline run. Rush. 2's to hit though, because of the +1 to hit. Doesn't really matter. You only get 1, 2, and 2 1s. Normally 5's to wound, but 4's because he charged. That doesn't make a difference. You get 2 wounds, technically enough to kill it. Minus 1 AP means I have a 5-up save. Okay, good. I'm alive. Do I take this wound? A 6 to ignore it. I don't. Ignore it, that is. I'm down to 1 wound. He survives with this D3 attacks back. Watch out, buddy. And then we've got 5. So like another, was that?
20 attacks, I think.
20 attacks into my bikes. I guess they'll survive that, but it's going to hurt. 20 attacks hitting on 2s because of the +1 to hit. Pretty nasty. Whoa, a bunch of 1s though.
Right.
3's to wound because of +1 to wound. Strength 4, toughness 4. That's pretty decent. Now I'm Rusted Claw, so bikes and infantry, when there's AP 0 or -1, they get +1 to save. So essentially I just go back to a 5-up save with my bikes. Hey, that mattered. There's 3 5s in there, but no 6s. And they don't have any ignore mechanics, so that means I take 8 wounds in total. Well, sorry, shotgun guys, but I want my demolition charges and my mining lasers. So 8 wounds in total means 4 are dead and 1 takes a wound. So it'll be you 3, a 4th, and then 1 taking a wound. Just on shotgun guys. Well, I will spend 2 command points to interrupt, hoping to kill at least 1 Death Copter with my Goliath Rock Grinder right here before you Buzzblade right through him. And he's going to fight back. He's going to have a piddly 6 attacks. Normally it's plus D3 on the charge. Hitting on 4s, which makes me real nervous. Well, it's average. I guess I can't really want more than that. Strength 9 against toughness 5, so we're looking for 3's to wound, which we are okay with. You've got a 6-up invuln, however. Otherwise, they're D3 damage each. Yeah, no. Okay, good. How many? They've got 4 wounds each, though, so I'm just hoping to kill one of them. So here's the 2D3 damage, and we do kill one. I was hoping they had 3 wounds, and I'd roll a 3 and a 3. I'd even use command points for it. But I killed one, so it matters. Yay. So now the Death Copters can just pile in and fight right back. Brrr. Hitting on 2s because they charged. That's all but a couple of them. Normally wounding on 5s, but the +1 to wound makes it 4s. Oh, that makes a huge difference. The scenario really helped you there. 5 wounds. Minus 1 AP, 1 damage apiece, so I got a 5-up save. Ooh, okay. I guess I didn't need to spend those 2 command points to interrupt. Although I guess I stopped one more from attacking. 6 to ignore. Do I really get to? No. Okay. So let's take the 1 wound. You know what? I'll take it where I can get it. That's 9 wounds he's down to. Although we can swing over to 1 big fight right here of them into trying to finish off this Goliath truck. With Power Claw hitting on 3s, minus 1 +1 of course. 2 hits. 2's to wound because of the +1 to wound on the charge. Oh, good thing. That's 4 wounds I get right through because it's -3. So I've got, I got to roll 3 6s. Oh, so close. So he dies. Now, I could choose to automatically explode him.
You could.
Because, but then it'll hit 2 of my units and 2 of your units. And it could bracket this one. I'm not too worried about losing another. Screw it, I'm doing it. So the guys on board, as you're attacking it, you see them priming the demolition charges. And then they all of a sudden spray paint their teeth some silver color. And you're not sure, or chrome maybe is what it is. Witness me! And then one of them jumps out and just detonates all of the demolition charges. And it just, huge explosion goes off. And we're going to do D3 mortal wounds to every unit within 6 inches. Get the sad news out of the way. Okay, 2, that's better than before. 6 is to ignore. No, I'm bracketed. And then my bikes. Okay, good. Just 1. All right, we're going to go for the 3 and the 3. Are you ready? I only need 2 on this one to kill a guy, but I still want 3. I want to be greedy. There's 1 in the other squad. 2. Come on. Can we reverse that? That was not worth it. Not worth the command point. If I rolled the natural 6, I'd say that's okay. Well, I'll do some token attacks back. We got D3 attacks from my severely wounded Rock Grinder. He's going to do 1 attack, hitting on a 4. And he misses. I may as well pile in and get a few more attacks, see if I get lucky enough to kill 1, maybe 2. So we'll bring him here, and we could easily get them all. There, they're all in. Yay. I'm gonna hit you with some of my cultist knives and just the blunt end of my auto pistols. So we're looking at 4s to hit. Nope. And then 5s to wound. Can we finish off one of them? That's 1 wound. That's enough to kill one if you fail your save. What's the save?
4 up.
4 up on a bike. Oh.
I dropped that.
Oh, okay. All right, try. Why don't you roll it over here?
Okay.
Oh, you still
There
good.
you go.
Oh, you forgot to consolidate. Did you want to consolidate to him? Then he gets to attack you. Can't finish off the one guy. It's okay. Just do it.
I think I'm going to.
You'll be fine. He's got D3 attacks now that he's bracketed.
Yep.
We'll have D3 attacks. Oh, yeah. You're going to regret this. 6s to hit. Oh, baby,
wow.
actually. 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Oh, well.
You might kill one. 4 up saves. Come on. I worked really hard for those.
You did. You worked very hard for that, but...
Come on. Okay, so I've lost... Let's see, there's 6 of them left. That means I lost 6. I'd have to roll a 1 or a 2 to not run, and only 1 of them is not precious to me, because 5 of them are holding demolition charges and 3 of them have lasers. I hate to do this because I don't want to keep spending command points, but I'm going to spend 2 command points so they automatically pass the morale. You did lose 1 here, but your leadership's 7, so you can't fail, and I have no way to decrease your leadership. So that is really it. You lost 1 here too. Are they?
That is true.
They're leadership 6?
I think they're leadership 6.
Roll a 6. Roll a 6. Oh, you did. And then roll a 1 or a 2 for the other one for combat attrition. Okay. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you had rolled both of them, that would have been something else. In my command phase, I get a command point. I'm going to immediately spend it so that this Goliath Rock Grinder will act as if it has full. It's called Devoted Crew, so it acts as if it has taken no wounds. It still has 1 wound in case something explodes next to it or something. And yeah, it's got a job to do. And so in this scenario, just a reminder, you can fall back, shoot, and charge, but at -1 to hit. But if I fall back and then charge back in, that makes up for the -1 to hit, and then I get +1 to wound and extra attacks. You'll see. It's going to be pretty obvious. Movement phase. We're going to start by having this one just move forward a little bit. He's bracketed, so he can't move too far. He's going to fall back to here. You can see them priming some demolition charges. Boy. This Rock Grinder can move 10 inches. He's going to plop himself right in the middle. I don't know which way to point him because I don't know which way he's going to charge yet. So we'll pretend that this matters. The next Rock Grinder will come up here as well. Same idea, kind of getting in position to go either way. And so then these bikes are going to fall back. We're going 14 inches. We're not advancing. Could advance anyways when I fall back. But just going to kind of point that out. So they're going to drive this way. Well, we got some plans. We've got all of the plans. So you know what? These ones can go further. So they're going to come all the way over here. My Jackal Alphas will come over here. They're just like, hey, what you want? And then my bikes are going to drive up here. Boy, this is going to go real well. You know what? If I have a half-decent turn, then this could really bring the game back. If I don't, well, this will be a two-turn game, I guess. It's just what it's going to be. You know what? I'm going to make sure I guess you can't get to my HQ choice right there. A unit of Ridge Runners is going to go like this. Goliath Rock Grinder right here will fall back to here. We're going to advance the Magus inside of her truck. Ooh, that's good. So she drives up here, getting ready. She grabs some actually, the little familiar is holding the demolition charges. He's covered in dynamite, getting ready to huck him over there. We're going to advance the other truck that's missing a wheel somehow. Same thing. Going to come around here. It's going to make sure to stay within 6 inches both ways. Look at this parking lot. I just had to get away from the 9 inches because the table is about to all shift back 9 inches. Let's go to my psychic phase. The Magus looks up at the Orc Flyer and says, "You're mine now."
What?
I'm going to mind control. And I got the Crouchling upgrade, which gives me +1 to my psychic tests. I don't know what I need, but it's going to need... Oh, 8's great. Do you have any way to deny?
I don't think I do.
All right. Well. Your plate is mine. Woo! Oh. So your leadership's 6. I've got to roll 3 dice, and I got to get equal to or higher than your leadership. Piece of cake, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't do very well, but
good enough.
It's all or nothing. So he's got Mordaka, which apparently you forgot when you fired it. Didn't matter. He overkilled what he shot anyways. On a 4+, I get 1 extra shot per gun. On a 6, it's 2. Okay, 1 extra shot per gun. Mind controlled, he fires at your Death Copters 42 times. Here's the first 21 attacks out of the 42. Hitting on 5s, because you got nothing to boost this, right?
Nope.
I'm going to spend 4 of his command points on nothing. He's just going to spend them. Just kidding. 5s to hit. Ooh, good opening volley. A 3s to wound. Ha! There it is. 5 of them so far. Second volley. 5s to hit. There's a lot of 4s there. You sure there's no +1 to hit somewhere? You sure?
Pretty sure.
You're pretty sure?
Only
3 of them. 3s to wound. Okay, all 3 of those got 3 at least. 8. 8 total. You got a 5 up save from these because of -1 to your 4 up. I did 6 wounds, killed 1.5 of them. You know what? It was for free, so I'll take it. Let's go to my shooting phase. I don't know where to start. This is going to be a very important order of operations because I want to make sure things are in range. It's time, boys. We're going to do drive-by explosives, a rusted claw specific stratagem that lets me get +1 to my grenade attacks, and then after I fire, I can move as if it were the movement phase. And the second thing I will do is extra explosives for 1 command point, which allows everybody to throw grenades, but up to maximum 5 demolition charges. And then what they will do, beginning of the shooting phase, my Jackal Alphas can nominate a unit and give all my bikes within 12 inches +1 to hit against it, and everybody else within 6 inches +1 to hit. And I think I do really want this unit dead. It might be overkill to do this, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm going to choose this unit. So they're -1 to hit because they fell back because of the scenario, but then the stratagem gives their grenades +1, that's important, and then he'll give them another +1 for a total of +1, so -1 +2. The rest of the weapons will just get the +1 from him, bringing them back as well to their normal 4-up ballistic skill. So that's if they shoot there, which, you know what, I'm just going to focus everything. I got 3 lasers, I got 5 demolition charges, and then we'll fire, I'm going to throw a frag grenade, because at least I'll get the minimum 3 hits, because there are at least 6 models, right? So here we go. And I forgot that they have another -1. Well, it's even more important to get all these pluses then. Yeah. So I'll go back basically to, it's -2 to shoot them, and then I'll give +1, +1. So it'll still help me to do this, but it won't be quite as good as I thought. Let's start with the frag grenade, because you got 1 wound left on the guy, so I'd like to try to finish him off. D6 shots, minimum 3, and we're back to 4s to hit with grenades, -2, +2. So we got 1 hit only, and then we're looking at 5s to wound. And it mattered. No AP though, you got your 4-up save. Did we finish off a guy? He did! Hey, it mattered! Oh, this is going well so far. I hope that's not the end of it going well. 5 demolition charges, baby! 5 D6 shots, minimum 3 each. So, well, all right, well that's just 12. 16 shots. Actually forgot it's +1. Yeah, I think it's, hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's actually +1 to wound with grenades too, so that last frag grenade would have wounded on 4. Still roll a 5, so it's good. So here we go, hitting on 4s, -2, +2. Oh boy, ooh. Oh boy, I'm getting excited. Strength 8, so normally 3s to wound, but +1 to wound, so 2s to wound. Oh, 3, 4 1s, but 3 2s, 3 2s. Let's look on the bright side. So only 6 of them get through. 6-up saves, none of them. Oh. Okay, so they're D3 damage each. You got 3 wounds on each guy, right? All right, here we go. Okay, so the first guy is dead with 2 of them. Next one is dead with 2 of them. I love rolling 1 and then a 3, by the way. Then dead. Last one, 1. So 3 died and 1 took a wound. So 3 died, 1 took a wound. Okay, so this is tougher to kill you than I thought. I still have the lasers though. Then we got 3 mining lasers from the wolf quads hitting on 5s. It's unfortunately -2 +1, so we're still at -1. 1 hit, 3s to wound because of strength 9. Okay. But technically that's an extra AP because of my warlord trait, which I totally get because you're allowed to use abilities from within transports. In this mission specifically. You got a 6-up invuln, otherwise it's D6 damage. Oh, you did it! I'm not done yet, I got 3 shotguns. Yeah, the 3 wolf quads have shotguns, so 6 more shots coming your way. Hitting on 5s. Oh, there's 3 more hits. These are strength 4 at this range, so we're looking at 5s to wound. Nothing. How did you tank that so well? It's really hard to hit you. And they have the same -1 to hit, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Whoa. Kind of throw up in my mouth there. Yeah, that was a lot of... Okay, well, I guess we just got to keep working on them. The little familiar here is going to hook some demolition charges there. There are assault weapons on here, not grenades. But I can't fire the autocannon because I advanced. I got -2 because advanced and that, so who cares? D6 shots. No minimum now because there's only 4 of you. Oh, 3's all right. Hitting on 5s. Ooh. Winning on 3s, though, not 2s.
Yep.
Strength 8. 2 wounds. 6-up invulns. Otherwise, they're D3 damage apiece. Oh, you have to make one of those. You got 2 wounds left on the guy, who's now dead. I'm working it. I'm working it. I forgot to move the bikes after they had done all that damage. So their job is to zip forward. Now that they're empty, they don't have their demolition charges anymore. Their job is just to block. In fact, I will throw an advance on them, and I will use once per game ability on each of these guys has a flare. which gives them 6 up ignoring, but it can also make them advance automatically 6. Basically just trying to say no. You don't just get to do that again with your next squad of bikes. You can charge these guys who no longer have any grenades. Well, they have frag grenades, I guess, but I don't think you care about that. There we are. Look at that line. This far, no farther. Well, I'm going to try to take advantage of your war boss kind of being out there. Does he give you any bonuses? Does he have an aura of doing anything?
No, I don't think he does.
Okay, well then I don't care about him. This truck over here is going to fire everything into this squad of bikes. I think that's the right choice. So demolition charge, autocannon, heavy stubber. Start with the demolition charge. I gotta remember there's guys inside of these too, so they can fire too. Just like auto pistols and stuff, but you know, might do something. So D6 shots, minimum 3, because there's at least 6 of your guys. Hitting on 5s, because I fell back. It would actually end because of your dusty cloud and stuff, so you just stink overall. 1 hit, 3s to wound. That's not a wound, not re-rolling. Don't have the command points for it. Autocannon, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. That's no wound. Heavy stubber, hitting on 5s. Wounding on 5s. Nope. While we're here, we'll fire at the guys inside. 4 auto pistols and a frag grenade. Frag grenade will do minimum 3 shots, and then we can just put them in with the auto pistols because they're all crap. Hitting on 5s. We're going to count them as the same as the guys inside, and they all miss. Wow. Let's do this big squad. So we're going to actually hurl a demolition charge from this guy into the squad. That'll be my 1 grenade attack. So now I only have 4 demolition charges there. Yes?
Depending on what order you're doing things?
Well, yeah, there'll be more shots going into them.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
I'm going to put the 3 lasers into this squad, and then every shotgun that's within 6-inch ranges will fire at the squad that is in range of.
Fair.
Because they get the plus. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Because strength 3, strength 4 doesn't matter against toughness 5. So let's just put all the shotguns, the demolition charge there. We'll put, you know what, all the shotguns there, and then the 3 lasers here. So the 12 shotguns first, hitting on 5s because you're all dusty. All right. 5s to wound. Can we finish off that one guy? Probably not. You got a 4-up save against that. Die, 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 die. Oh, you're going to make me waste the demolition charge, which will get 3 shots, hitting on 5s. Oh, it's wasted.
Wow.
3 mining lasers into the other group. Now, these will be back down to 4s because I'm currently targeting them with the Jackal Alphys, giving them +1 to hit. Okay, that mattered. And then 3s to wound because of strength 9. Oh, come on. I'm not re-rolling. You're not making me. 6 up invuln. Otherwise, it's D6 damage. Okay, now this I'll re-roll if I don't roll 3+. There we go. So you got to kill the one with the scrap token. Otherwise, you'll be out of coherency.
Yeah, it's either the knob or the scrap token.
Or the knob, or you can kill the knob, yeah.
Because, let's be honest, I'm going to fail the morale later, but this is going to make you work for picking up that scrap token.
Okay, do it, man. Sorry, I had 3 more shotguns. Didn't matter. 1 hits. Hey, it wounds. Maybe it will matter. 4 up. Hey, I finished off the guy. That was at the same one. Oh, the grenade didn't hit anything, so it didn't matter. We're going to have this Goliath truck go next. We're going to hook a demolition charge back at this
Defcopter.
Defcopter, yeah, that's the word. D6 shots, no minimum. So 3 it is. And we're looking at 5s to hit because I advanced. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. You get your 6-up invuln. Nope. D3 damage. Takes 1. It's down to 3. Ridge Runners are next. We're going to fire the 3 heavy mining lasers and all of their stubbers, heavy stubbers, up at our flyboy right here. And we're going to spend a couple command points. The first will be on Raking Fire for Ridge Runners. Gives them +1 to hit and wound on heavy stubbers. So it'll bring them back to 4s to hit, but then +1 to wound will be 4s to wound. So maybe that'll do something. And then lastly, Overcharge Weaponry. Their heavy mining lasers will get +1 to wound. So they'll still only be hitting on 5s, but they'll be wounding on 2s. So we'll see what happens. Start the heavy mining lasers because they could just one-shot them. We're looking at 3 D3 shots. And just so you know, if somehow these 3 do kill you, I'm going to refund that 1 command point because it says I can use it at any time in the shooting phase. So I can do it after I see how the heavy mining lasers go. I'm not going to play it though. I'm going to do it after I roll and be like, well, I can just do it now because that just feels weird. 3 D3 shots. All right, average. We got 6 shots. We're going to have 5s to hit. This is the scary part for both of us. Oh, just 1. Not re-rolling that. 2s to wound. That's a wound at least. Oh, I didn't even need the +1 to wound. 6 up invuln. Okay, good. And D6 damage. At least give me something good. Down to 9 wounds. Stubbers will hit on 4s because they get +1 to hit. +1 to wound, make these wound on 4s instead of 5s. Didn't matter. Got 4 wounds. That's 2 wasted command points. Neither of them did anything. 4 up saves. Well, you take 3 wounds. I don't even think that brackets him.
I think he is bracketed.
Okay.
Because
That'd be
his
great.
brackets, yeah, he's bracketed.
Yay, bracketed him! Woohoo. Well, this Goliath is going to fire up at it as well, because why not? We've got a heavy mining laser as well, and then we're going to put the stubber up there just because why not? D3 shots with the mining laser, 2 shots, hitting on 5s, because you're up in the air. 1 hits, and then 3s to wound with this one. Oh, 2 command points left. Screw it, I'm doing it. Command point, yes! Could be all for nothing if you roll 6 up invuln. Okay, you didn't invalidate another one of my command points. So I can't re-roll the damage, which is what I was hoping to save the command point for. You got 6 wounds left, I do D6 damage. 3, okay. That does put him down to, no, it's not his lowest bracket yet. I think it's 2 is his
I
lowest.
think you might be right. You on 1 to 3 wounds remain.
Yay! So he's at 6 up blessed skill now
He
instead of
is.
5. And then the stubber hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. Hey, 1 more. 4 up. Hey, he's down to 2 wounds. All right, that's pretty good. We're gonna fire the stubber and the heavy seismic cannon into your Daka jets. No, Death Copters. We'll start with the seismic cannon. It's 5s to hit because I fell back. Yeah, that mattered. There's a 4, and then 3s to wound. Okay, there's -2, so 6 up save. 3 damage. That finishes off the 1, which is at 2 wounds. And then just for fun, stubber hits on 5s. We're done. We're gonna be cheeky here. I can see the Steph Copter. Yes, I said it right. I was like, I said that wrong. So we're gonna put the heavy mining laser into him as well as the heavy stubber. And D3 shots with the mining laser. We got 2, which hit on 4s in this case because he did not fall back. It didn't matter. He rolled 2s. Okay. So that's awesome. Heavy stubber hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 5s. 2 wounds. 4 up saves. 1 more wound. It's down to 2. I think that's all my shooting. Let's go for a 7-inch charge right here. I got 1 command point left. I wanted to use it for mortal wounds. I'm doing it. No! No! Command points are all gone. We're going to charge your custom Mega Blasty thing. We're going to charge right to here. And then this one will charge the same one. I guess you can heroically intervene with him, can't you?
I can.
No, then I can attack him if I wanted to. So, how many command points do you have left?
7.
Oh, goodness. Why do you have so many command points? All right, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to stick our butt out, say, no, you don't get to pass. And then he's nice and close to everybody for when he, oh no, I don't get to blow him up automatically. He doesn't have demolition charges, nor do I have any command points to do so. Let's try the Ridge Runners and charging the Death Copter. No. And the bikes will charge your bikes. And they make it with a 10. That's good, because basically we can just surround them and just have some fun.
Yeah.
And there's our after, making sure my jackal is not exposed. You want to heroically intervene?
Heroic intervention.
Bring it! Into the charge, or to the fight phase, I'm going to start with this rock grinder. I'm tempted to attack your war boss. Well, let's see for a second. Yeah, screw it. I'm going for it. I'm going for him. You heroically intervene me, will ya? Huh? Huh? I get D3 extra attacks because I charged. 1. That's fine. That's 7 attacks because he's attacking at full bracket because I spent a command point. And it's going to matter. One of my command points is going to matter. So I fell back, so it's -1, but then I charged, so it's +1. So back to 4s to hit. Oh, baby.
Whoa.
Because he's +1 to wound, too. He's strength 9, so we're wounding on 2s.
Oh.
No 1s. No 1s. 2 1s? Get lost, you stupid dice! 5 up invuln. If you fail them all, I could kill you.
Okay, we're charging straight into that rock grinder.
No, you're fine. How many wounds does he have?
He has 8.
Now he has 3. It's down to 3. Did you want to interrupt anywhere? You can interrupt here, or obviously there. There's no point in interrupting.
Yeah, I'd say if I'd had the option, I would have done it there.
That's why he went first.
Let me just check what that has on the end.
No interrupting. So Goliath, Rock Grinder will go into your custom
booster blaster.
D3 extra attacks. Oh, 9 attacks. +1 to hit on the charge, 3s to hit, no 2s and 1s. Okay, you know what? That's great. I'll take it. And then 2s to wound him as well. Oh, why was this not against your war boss? You know, I'll take it though. 8 of them. This should kill him. 6-up save. Yeah. I don't even have. You know what? I have to roll because if I roll only 1s and 2s. Oh, golly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Does he explode and kill my boss?
I hope so. 6s?
Yeah.
Oh, he implodes. All right, we got him though. Yeah, Rock Grinder did something. I will consolidate to your boss. Why not, right? Because then you can... No. I'm touching him with this guy, by the way, so you can't come after me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd be like, no, I'll go for the fresh one, because I probably could do that many damage anyways. So, no, I'm not going to consolidate to your boss. I'm going to consolidate forward.
There you go.
No, I'm going to consolidate, like, he's closer this way, but his butt... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to block you, but he's about to die. And then we'll attack these guys, hopefully kill one of them. On the charge, you get +1 to hit, so 3s to hit. That's a lot of 2s, but still okay. Looking at 4s to wound, but 6s will be AP -1 because my Magus is nearby. So, oh, that's pretty bad. Wow. We got 4 regular AP nothing, and then 1 AP -1. Okay. So 4 4-up saves. You just toy with me. And then a 5-up save. Hey, I did 2 damage. Didn't kill anything. And then you can fight back.
I will.
Okay. I guess we agree.
Yeah.
6 attacks back because you didn't charge. Hitting on 3s because you didn't charge. So that 2 means nothing. 3s to wound. So 2 wounds, AP -1.
AP -1.
Which I will get +1 against because that's my Rusted Claw thing. So 5 up. Hey, it mattered. You do nothing. So one of your guys is down to 1 wound. They'll probably run anyways. And then he will get an extra attack because he heroically intervened, but no +1 to hit and wound from the mission. Probably dead. What are you hitting on?
2s or 3s? Probably 2s. Let me check.
Doesn't matter. You rolled all 4s and plus. 4s to wound, but you get to re-roll because that's just this rule. These are -2 AP, so I got a 6-up save against these. 2 damage each. I got to roll 8 6s. You ready for the biggest Yahtzee ever? Nope. Not 1. You know what? I don't want to waste them.
Yeah.
I would really like to blow up. I can't choose to.
Yep.
I don't have a command point, nor does he have demolition charges. Need to roll a 6. I would love to see a 6. I was saving the 6 for now.
Uh-huh.
So the 6 is saved for now.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Dice, you're hearing me, right? Oh, it's so close. Not good enough. Oh, that would have been glorious. I probably would have done 1 mortal wound, 1 mortal wound, 1 mortal wound, 3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds, so let's just face it. On to morale. Now, anything but a 1 and they run. Oh!
Okay.
I'm kind of glad about that.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Yeah, because now we're stuck in combat and you can't shoot my guys.
Oh, well.
Now, you could spend lots of command points to let them just get out of there, but...
That's all right. I'll shoot at everything else.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think you have enough other targets.
Yeah.
So, end of battle round 1.
I think...
Oh, that was just 1... No, you didn't lose any there.
Lost 2 here.
You lost 2 there. Oh, yeah, so he has only leadership 6. Oh, he's gone. All right, see you later. Huh. Okay, well, I didn't kill nothing. I killed a lot less. I thought it would be easy to take these 2 squads out. I think the -1 to hit really plays into that. And then my dice rolling kind of sucked right there, too. It's like the 5d6 shots, minimum 3. I rolled like 1, 1, 1, 2. So anyways, so we're still alive right here, and you're still holding on to that scrap. I managed to hurt this Deathcopter. I've really bracketed your Dakajet, which I'm happy about. Now he moves very slowly, and he's only 6s to hit. So even with all the shots, it's pretty dummied. Hurt your war boss. And maybe I'm doing some good blocking, but the whole table's about to shift backwards 9 inches. So let's do a before and after. So this is the before. We're going to shift everything back 9 inches and place new terrain. And there is the after. We got a couple new pieces of terrain. We decided to add D3 terrain pieces rather than just 1, so the table actually has still some stuff going on. And then 2 new loot tokens. So there they are, ready to be scooped up by the orcs, obviously. Because we're going to Orcs Turn Two. So right away you get a command point, and then your plane, who is severely crippled, black smoke coming out of the back of it, we'll just drop right in there. Nice cozy spot for it.
I think it's just coming over here.
Dakajet flies forward, probably strafing over things as he goes.
Yep.
That's the only way you can explain fire in whatever way you want. Big old battle wagons coming on in. Oof, this is gonna hurt.
Not even sure what I'm charging yet, but you know.
Everything.
Everything.
Then your war boss on his big old trike.
I'm thinking about this one.
He's just going to come and scooch in behind.
But if I keep, so I can shoot that thing from
Oh,
behind.
Yeah.
Because
Advancing your...
Shock Jump Dragster, and yes it does.
So it's going to teleport. So you basically put it anywhere you want, more than 9 inches away from enemies.
Pretty much.
He's going to teleport over here. Won't be able to pick it up because he didn't move onto it. Now he takes mortal wounds too, does he?
On a 4+.
How many?
D3.
Oh, just one.
Just one.
He's down.
Over to...
What is that one called again?
This is the...
Scrapjet?
Scrap... Yes.
Scrapjet.
Scrapjet.
Shoot bomber. Shoot bomber.
Scrappy
Snag wagon.
That's one of those. There you go.
I remember he's a scrapjet because he actually looks like he's been actually from one of your Doka jets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then bikes over here just going to zip forward to engage my bikes.
Yep. I could be going after scrap, or I could be going after
you could just
fights.
kill me. If you just kill me, then you win.
Just be fighting. With.
Def Copta is going to try to jump right into here.
Is that 1 inch from everything?
If you put him right next to your guy, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, right there is good.
Hey.
Oh, now you're gumming up my lines even more. Although there's probably a lot less of my lines in a moment. Let's start shooting. Starting with your bikes.
Yep.
Firing.
So.
My bikes.
Your bikes.
Okay, bring it. That could be 90 shots.
That's going to be 90 shots. Speed War! I should have done that at the beginning of the turn, but...
Whatever.
Yeah.
We all knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So this is +1 attack to all of your guns?
It's... Yes. So these, I've actually got 102 shots if I have... Is that 102? I can't do math today.
108.
I'm lying.
108.
108. Yeah.
You're hitting me on 6s because I'm a skilled rider. Here's the first 40, looking for 6s. That's a few.
There's some in there.
Another 40. We got 9 so far, by the way. There's a few more. And here's the last volley. 6s to hit. It was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I told you should just take the average 18.
Yeah.
You got 19 though. 3s to wound. These are strength 5, right?
Yeah.
Or are they strength 4?
5.
5, so 3s to wound. Because you're doing a speed wall, it's -1 AP. But because it's only -1 AP, I get +1 to save, so 5 up. Ow! All right, I made 4 of those. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. 4, 8. Let's do 9. Next up, Scrapjet.
Scrapjet, just firing everything into that thing.
Okay. I have no command points, so I have no decisions to make. Just dice to roll. A rocket cannon, 3d3 shots. Oh, goodness, that's 7 shots.
Hit on 5s.
Yeah, I hit on 5s. You got this. That's 3 hits. 3s to wound. Oh, you tried.
I did.
I don't get a save against it because your speed wall makes it -3. 6s to save against is 3 damage. Those go through. I got 7 wounds left. Wing missile.
So 4s.
Misses.
Nope. And now...
Now the big shooter armed with a grot, so they get to hit on 4s. Huh. 5s to wound. Right? Nothing. And then the other one, just pick those dice back up and hit on 5s now. Well, that's a little same. 5s to wound. 1 wound.
Yep.
It's AP minus 1 because of the wall.
Yep.
So I get a 5-up save and a 6 to ignore. Hey, ignore
there
it.
You go.
So 3 damage total. War boss here will fire his guns into the bikes.
Yep.
6s to hit. Nothing.
Nope.
Next up, we
Shock
got our
Jump Dragster.
into my truck.
On
Custom shock rifle.
hitting on 3s.
Because there's a grot on it. That is better. You roll some 6s.
What? And a targeting squid.
Strength 8, so 3s to wound. Nothing.
Oh, well.
Okay. Does it wound itself?
Yes, it actually does.
You rolled a 1, so it suffers a mortal wound. That's on the wound roll, not the hit roll, right?
That is on the hit roll.
Well, then you don't get the mortal wound. All right.
But the
rocket launcher. How many shots?
D3.
2 it is. Hitting on?
Not that.
Okay. Next up, we got a war boss on war trike.
Yep, that he is going to fire his...
What's he firing at?
He's going to fire his burner jet, a killer jet in cutter mode at that thing, which is assault 2, strength 8, AP -4, d6 damage.
Huh. Got to hit on 5s, but if you do, boy, you do.
Yep.
Strength 8, you said?
Yep.
So 3s to wound. Oh, I'm actually disappointed. I wanted to see it blow up things.
I might reroll it.
Okay, reroll it. Command point, reroll.
Hey!
And I don't get a save against that. It does D6
D6
plus 2
2
damage because you're within 6 inches. So it's basically a melta. 6 damage.
Not quite enough.
And I ignore none of those.
So
Got him down to 1 wound.
Yep. It also has a twin boomstick.
That's right. You had the 2 shots from that one as well, hitting on 5s. Maybe you can finish them off. 1 hit, wounding on 5 as well. That's a wound, 4-up save. Oh, 6 to ignore. Okay, I was saving the 6 for now.
Boom.
6 to blow up. Come on. No. That would have hit him. Sure would have hit a few of mine, but who cares? Totally worth it. Could have actually killed your war boss.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been awesome.
I've just remembered the war. He had Speed King, which gives everyone around him like +1 to wound or something as well.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, which I just completely. It doesn't make it. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah,
it hasn't made a huge difference so far, but yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing.
Got it. Actually, reroll wound rolls of 1, not +1 wound rolls. That's a big difference.
That is a big difference.
Rockets from the Defcopter into this Goliath Rock Grinder. 2d3 shots. So we got 3 shots hitting on 5s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Reroll 1s. You're close to the guy. Is it 12 inches or 6 inches?
It's 6 inches. So
oh, never mind. Then you weren't not close enough. -2, so 6 up save. Oh, wait, no.
-3.
-3 because your vehicle. Yep. So that was my first roll of 3 damage, right?
Yep.
I ignore 2 of them.
Well, there you go.
Down to 8. There's the 8. So then everything from the big wagon into the Goliath Rock Grinder. How many shots from the kill cannon?
Heavy D6.
That's a 6.
Okay.
I know from the camera angle it didn't look like it, but from above it was clearly a 6. And then you're hitting on
5s.
5s. See, didn't matter.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Then the gun on top, 6 shots, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on a 5 as well. Yeah, there's something maybe. Yep. 6 to ignore. Yep. 7 wounds. Daka jet that's not hurt will fire into this truck. 42 shots hitting on 5s. I guess just reroll that one. Only 8 hit. 4 is to wound. Maybe you can get above average with this. No. Only 1 gets through. It is -1, -2 because of the speed loss. So 6 up save, 6 to ignore. 1 wound. It's down to 4 wounds. And then he'll try to do the same thing, maybe better. Get your more Daka, roll a die, get a 4+ or a 6. Yeah, so you get 1 extra attack, so that'll be 48 shots with him.
Okay.
So here's 42 of them, just from the pile we had before, hitting on 6s now.
Yeah.
And so you're just going to pick up 6 dice and that are not 6s and re-roll them to get us up to our 48. Yeah, mattered. Only 4 hits. 4 is the wound. 2 wounds at a 6 up save, followed by 6s to ignore. 1 wound. 3 wounds left. And lastly, you're going to spend 2 command points so they have more Daka. And they're going to fire at the Ridge Runners. All right, we're going to do this twice. I had to borrow some of my dice because there's so many. Hitting on 5s.
5s.
Okay, something. 4s to wound. This is the first half, remember. So 5 up saves for those. Oh, I did very well. And then 6 to ignore with my flare launchers. So 3 wounds so far. Second volley, hitting on 5s. This many hits, wounding on 4s. That's 11 more. Let's see if I can spike my 5+. Nope, not this time. And then 6+. Oh, it's a little better. So 3, 6, 7, 10 total. That kills 1, which, of course, blows up. I want to blow this one up so it does 1 mortal wound to your plane. It's just 1 mortal wound. So I'm going to do the guy in the back. He'll just do a mortal wound to his own squad. So we did 10, so that's 8 of them. So he'll take 2 more plus the mortal wound. So he's down to 5. Shooting done. Starting here for a charge. Who's charging what?
I think the war boss is going into them.
All right, just push them in.
Yeah.
And then the bikes?
And the bikes are also going into them.
Unless you care about where they go. Oh, that's a 7. That's good.
7.
Just push them in.
Yeah, they go.
I've left it so you can't get through. You can always, but you can
do something
get across nicely.
Like this.
Where are they going?
That is an excellent question. They're probably going to go that way into all those bikes.
All right, go ahead and roll it. You're obviously going to make the charge. 8 inches is good.
Yeah.
Just kind of push them in.
Move them in, get them in some sensible order and incoherency.
Later on.
Yep.
And big guy, same thing?
Yeah, he's coming in too. He's going.
What about your big roller guy?
He's going actually first. The Defcopter will actually. I think the Defcopter is going to have a go at these guys as well.
All right, just push them in.
To clear room for.
You can just charge 1 of them if you want.
Yeah, I mean I could actually. I'm only going to. Oh yeah, I'll charge 1 of them. Actually, I might charge the one with your.
Ooh, I guess you could, because then you could just be like.
Smash.
There, that's totally good.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay then.
You're more than an inch from everything else.
Yeah.
He did it. I can't interrupt anything, so have at it for your fight phase. You want to start with your big old wagon?
I will start with the Bone Breaker.
On the charge, it gets 3 plus D3 extra attacks. You'll have 9 plus 1 attack, so 10 attacks. Normally hits on 4s, 3s because of the charge. That's
I'm
good.
within 6 inches of the.
That's reroll 1
That's for
to
reroll
wound.
Yep, you are.
So sorry, so you're hitting on 4s, not 5s, or not 3s.
Yep.
So strength 9, so normally 3s, so 2s to wound because of the +1 to wound. So we got 5 wounds.
Reroll that.
Reroll
because
ones, yes.
of my war boss.
All of them. AP -2, so
Yep.
6 up saves and 2 damage apiece. Correct?
Correct.
6 is to save. All right, he's dead. Does it blow up? If I had a command point, I would auto do this. No. Kill my Magus.
Actually, I should have hit on a 2+ there, actually, but whatever. Doesn't make a difference.
Oh, you killed it. All right.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's just dead.
Stop bragging.
Okay.
Def Copta into my bikes. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s now.
You might be 9 attacks, actually.
So 2s to hit with 6 attacks. No, 2 1s in there. Strength 5, so it's going to be 2s to wound because of the +1 to wound. -1 AP, which I get +1 save against, so 5 up. All right, so that's 3 wounds from it. That'll kill the bike and wound the next. War boss on war trike into my bikes. Hitting on 2s. 2s to wound. Reroll 1s. AP -2, 2 damage, so all 6 of them go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we wound 1. And then you've got your bikes.
Yep.
Now, they won't be able to fight as much, because these guys will have to pile in towards things that they can't
closer
fight.
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys have to pile into that.
and same thing with him right there, closer to.
Ah,
so you're kind of just stuck where
so
you
stuck
are.
where I am, yeah.
So you only can fight with 5 of them. 2s to hit with the +1 to hit. And 3s to wound with the +1 to wound. You get to reroll 1s with these guys too?
Yes.
Or is it just vehicles and bikes?
It's,
Got it.
yeah.
So reroll those for another one. -1, I get a +1 because I'm Wrestle Claw, so 5 up. So that's another 8 wounds. So kill him for 1. 2, 3, no. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've left all my bombs. 3 through 5, 6, 7, 8. He's down to 1. So that's those chargers. So you've got
Yep.
which
So
one? War boss or your big bikes?
I'll do the bikes this time.
Yeah,
I won't
good
do that
idea.
again.
Power Claw first. Hitting on 3s because
Yep.
of +1, -1, and then winning on 2s. I get, and it's -3, 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Well, that'll kill 2 of them then. 32 more attacks from the rest of them, hitting on 2s. 3s to wound. 17 of them. I'll get 5 up saves against these. Oh, not bad. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, though. That's 4, 8, 10, 12 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Wow.
12. Look how efficient you are. So you can consolidate forward, then the War Boss. Yeah, there you go. You got it. War Boss can pile in. Oh, yeah, whatever. And then before they get to fight, I'm going to fight.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
going to put all my attacks on them. 7 attacks on 4s. Oh, that was actually pretty decent. Winning on 5s. Okay, 2 wounds. No AP. I got to kill 1. Just fail 1 4-up save. You didn't. You couldn't even give me that. You get 6 attacks back. This time hitting on 3s, though. Oh, I guess you don't really care. 4s to wound, so you did not charge.
Dropping the dice everywhere. There we go.
3 wounds, which I get a 5 up against, and that's 3 more wounds. That'll kill him, and I'll put the other 2 on this guy.
So you guys. Sorry.
Preserving my grenades. Okay, well, that was fun. So morale phase. You need to roll a 1 for these guys. Nope. So you get to run, and I need to roll 1s and 2s to run. So 2 more run. Aha, I still have 2 grenades. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're fine for morale. Their leadership is 7. Well, I think I've lost, Nathan, but I'm not going to concede yet, because I got to go for some prizes. You ready for my
Yeah,
prizes?
Let's see what happens.
So my prizes, so if I get these, I get a moral victory.
That's how that works.
This jet with 2 wounds left, and
My warlord.
I'm not gonna be able to shoot him. Yeah, I can fall back and huck a couple grenades at him with my 1 command point. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, your warlord. Those are the 2. Anything else is gravy. You ready?
Okay, go for it.
All right. We're gonna get a command point. I'll have 1. These guys are gonna fall back right to here. You're closest. And they're priming their demolition charges. And then, just to be sure, we're gonna stay within 9 inches of the table edge, so that they just disappear when the table rolls. Jackal is gonna zip through and get right to here, so he can draw a bead on something. Oh, I'm sorry. Other moral victory. I'm gonna go for several moral victories. You're only gonna get 1 actual victory. I'm gonna get like 3 moral victories.
Obviously means you win.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Don't give me that. You don't need your patronizing. I just need my moral victories. Well, shooting phase. Let's go for moral victory number 1. We're going to huck some demolition charges first, getting D6 attacks. Well, okay, 4 attacks ain't bad. Looking for 4s to hit. Well, okay, that's average. And 3s to wound. 1 wound at -2, I think. You got a 6 up involved.
Yep.
Okay, D3 damage. 3 damage, bringing you down to 4. We're not done yet. We got twin autocannon. Hitting on 4s. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, 3s to wound. Okay, not bad. -1, so 5 up saves. 4 more damage. Hey, I got him. Does he blow up? Tell me he blows up and kills me too. Oh, no. End the misery. He's gone. I got him. Moral victory number 1. Moral victory number 2. We're hucking our grenades. We're going to use my 1 command point so they can both throw their demolition charges. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Nathan?
Always.
D6 each. 5. I don't have any command points to reroll, so we just do what our dice say to do. We fell back, so we're hitting on 5s. Oh, I was supposed to draw a bead to get something +1 to hit. Him.
Oh, yeah.
4s to hit. What a coincidence. 3 hits.
Oh.
Hey, made a big difference. 3s to wound. Oh, we got 3 of them. You got your 6 up.
5 up. He's got 5 up in ball.
Oh, 5 up in one.
There we go.
Oh. Do you want a command point reroll one of those and take away my moral victory? You monster. Do it.
I'm a monster.
You need to be a monster. Oh, yes. The dice have spoken it. As long as these aren't both 1s and 2s. We got 4 mortal wounds, or 4 wounds. See you later, alligator. Does he blow up?
I think he might
Just roll a
explode.
die. Just roll a die. Oh, maybe.
I think he explodes. I'll just check the
hope
actual
so.
rule there.
Oh, he does explode.
Each unit within 3 inches suffers 1 mortal wound.
Well, that finishes off your bike. Maybe I shouldn't have given up. No, it's totally your game still. Okay, next moral victory. We're going to fire into your Dakajet with 2 wounds left. 2 D3 mining lasers, 4 shots. Hitting on 5s because you're up in the air. 2 hits. Winning on 3s. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, we got our stubbers. Hitting on 5s. Winning on 5s. 2 more wounds. Oh, you could die here if you roll. If you fail both 4 up saves. Oh, so close. 1 wound left. It's down to 1. We got this, guys. We're going to get greedy. We're going to fire heavy mining laser into this Depcopter. Heavy stubber into the plane. Heavy stubber into the plane. We got greedy. 5s to hit, 5s to wound. No. D3 shots with the mining laser. 3 shots into your Depcopter. Why am I wasting my shots? 4s to hit, 1 hits. I think it's 3s to wound. That's good. Yep. 6 up in vuln. No! Stop it! Why are you toying with my moral victories? All right, that's fine. I'm going to throw some demolition charges at him, and then we're going to fire the autocannon and stubber up at the big guy. Demolition charge. 3 shots. Hitting on 4s. No! Autocannon at the big guy, hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. Yeah, that's a wound. -1, so you got a 5 up save or you're dead. Yay! Does he blow up? No. I knew you were going for that careen, but you can't, so he dies. So just remove. See you later. Bye. Then the guys inside will fire their auto pistols at the Depcopter. The Hail Mary moral victory. 4s to hit. Oh, no, well, it could kill him still. 5s to wound. 1 wound. No AP. 4 up save. Oh, takes a wound. You know what? I'm going to try to snipe him. 3. Let me double check. That's a hit, actually. It's a 2+ to hit, and I ignore the heavy because of the Rusted Claw. Strength 4. Your toughness 5.
Yep.
So you roll 5+. If it's a 6, you take a mortal wound. Oh, all right. I think that's everything I got. Right? Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
And then the board moves, and these guys all leave. Oh, I would have driven him even closer to the 9 inches. And they all leave, leaving this guy.
And there's bikes in the middle of all those orcs.
Oh, and the 2 bikes in the middle of the orcs. That was actually not bad.
Yeah.
Why my dice couldn't do that well last time.
Yeah.
I killed your war boss.
Yeah.
I destroyed the plane, which only had 2 wounds left, mind you. And I took out your other vehicle. So that was a good amount of damage in the end.
Yeah.
But, well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
So
Orcs have the planes now.
Well, let's have a quick post-game show and talk about this.
Yeah, sure.
And before you head into the post-game show, just wanted to remind you that paired right now in the vault is another Warhammer 40k battle report between me, Phil the Glacial Geek, as I take my Blood Angels up against Skari and his Sons of Dorn, the Black Templars. You can click the link below in the description. It'll take you right to it if you are a member of the vault. If you are not a member, you can still click that link. It will take you to a 7-day free trial where you can check out that battle report and many, many more and all the content that is offered there in the vault. You can watch anything you want for 7 days, and if you don't like it, you can always cancel and get your money back guaranteed. But I think you're going to enjoy what you see and probably want to continue on with it. So click that link below for that 7-day free trial, or if you're already a member, thank you very much and continue to watch it. But until then, I'll let you go back to the post-game show. Enjoy.
Well, we're into our post-game show now.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was, and I'm glad to see
I'm
the
enjoying
Genestealer
that.
cults didn't get stomped quite as bad as I thought they would,
Yeah,
because they're pretty.
yeah. I think the new orcs definitely kind of have it a few levels up above the Genestealer cult right now.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, that was just a lot of fun driving around.
yeah. That was a good. That was actually Nathan's suggestion to do that scenario. I didn't even know it existed from the White
Yeah.
Dwarf.
I just happened to be reading the White Dwarf at the point I was emailing you guys. I'm like, well, let's try this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now here's two. If you're ever thinking of doing this this mission, I suggest 2 changes. First, play it at incursion level. 1,000 points. This was just a little too crowded for my my taste, and because it's so big, we only took 2 or 3. It only take like 2 or 3 turns to be done, and you don't get to really experience the rolling road. If you're going to do incursion, make sure that you both bring like cheap stuff, and don't be like, well, your incursion. Okay, well, I'll just bring this 500 point awesome vehicle. It's like no. Play it mainly fast, cheap things, so that you have more action going on.
Oh yeah.
Second thing, I would load up the no man's land with more terrain, so that the first round, the fighting has to be done at the front.
Yeah.
And I think that would have just stretched the game on
Yeah,
longer
it
in
would've
this
kind of
case.
Made it feel more like you're kind of leaving an area out, going into there, and you kind of have the.
Yeah.
And then the front elements end up meeting, and then.
It's almost to force the game to go for at least an extra turn as well, so you get more of the rolling road elements to it. So those are my main suggestions. Do that. And other than that, it's a great scenario. It's a lot of fun to play. So, White Dwarf Issue 470 to check that out. So I'm not sure what to commentate on this, though, given how weird a game it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, the meta.
It's meta. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
meta.
very meta.
Meta.
Not quite as meta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meta.
But
Meta. I think your Speed Freek stuff is really cool.
yeah.
Being able to do like the speed mob to get all those interesting extra things. It got a little confusing at first figuring out exactly how it
Yeah,
worked
just
together.
working out like how specialist mobs go with the speed mob, and like, do they work together? Yes, they do, but just had to kind of think about that a little bit with the rules. And then obviously we have the extra rules with this scenario, especially when I charge with those speed mob stuff, I'm getting that extra
attack
extra, and the extra plus one and to hit and wound.
Yeah.
So it's.
I think +1 hit and wound should exist in the entire game on the charge.
Certainly make the charges very punchy.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that, to be honest. I'm being totally serious too. That +1 to hit and wound. In older editions, it was +1 strength and +1 initiative. No. It was +1 initiative, and then Furious Charge gave you the +1 strength, or was it just +1 attack?
I cannot remember.
Oh golly, there's so many different ones. I think it was +1 attack, and Furious Charge was +1 strength and initiative.
That sounds right.
Maybe, yeah, that sounds right. But +1 strength is almost kind of like a +1 to wound. Not quite, not always. It depends. But even if they just did that, like +1 strength and a charge, and +1 to hit, I would get behind that big time. Because that would encourage more fighting.
Yeah.
And then units that can fall back and charge all of a sudden get much more powerful as well, because they can just move back, charge back in, get that +1. That would be pretty neat.
Yeah. I wonder how this game would have gone, how it would have looked if you'd have got the first turn and managed to like rock grinder some things in, throw some demo charges.
I think we would have seen a closer game. You'd probably still have won, but the game would have been more back and forth, because I think when you have one army that's going to be weaker than the other, well, if it can alpha strike, that kind of it's almost like I'm saying you just bring a couple 100 points less, right? Because whoever alpha strikes the other basically removes some stuff from their army, and then now you're playing at that level.
Yeah.
And then they do the same thing back and forth, but that first one. So yeah, I think the game. I have a feeling that I still would have lost, but it would have been much closer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder how, if you kind of tweak the scenario, so you could. I know you were thinking about having the bikes kind of.
Deep strike.
Deep strike.
Yeah, but you're not allowed.
You're not allowed in this scenario. I was just wondering.
But have them you almost need to be able to put some stuff in strategic reserve so they can drive on the side as you're doing your race.
Yeah,
That would be kind of cool.
I think it could be a tweak to that scenario that might be fun.
Yeah, maybe force half of them to go into strategic reserves and come on the sides. So they're coming on your side and my side, and so it kind of represents as you're driving along, more guys join the fight.
Yeah, honestly, like setting up this game and playing this game, I kept having all the images of like Mad Max, and like just like the big groups of vehicles coming together like that.
Yeah.
And I know some of those have got some of like the vehicles coming in from the side, and just like that whole cinema of the board. I'm just like.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Well, that's a neat scenario, though, and there's definitely some tweaks that can be put onto it. And I look forward to trying out some other stuff like that. Well, thanks, Nathan, for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and happy wargaming.